What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. So today we're going to be doing a review slash comparison video of the best controller grip for cloud gaming. So we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Glap controller. As you guys can see right here, this is one of people's favorites, and so again we're going to cover that. We're also going to take a look at the Ipega controller grip here. Again, this is one that people seems to enjoy too. This is a new one called Gamesir, and this has been gaining a lot of momentum. A lot of people are starting to like this. Kind of looks like a Nintendo Switch grip, so we're going to take a look at this one as well. Okay, and the last is, I would say, the most fan favorite. Everyone seems to like the Razer Kishi controller grip. So we're going to take a look at this one as well. So the way this is going to work, I'm going to start from my bottom four and go to the top. My fourth controller means it's my least favorite, and my first one means it's my most favorite. So let's get right into this. So to get started, we're going to be doing this review with the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2, and we're going to get right into this. This is my fourth favorite controller, right? So that tells you this is my least favorite controller. This is the Ipega. I'm tell you why this is number 4 for me, and that is just how uncomfortable this feels. I cramp up using this controller grip playing games. Now, I just want you guys to take a look at this, right? So the way the button placement is right under the analog stick. So if you're playing a game and you're having to reach down to hit the X, Y, A, and B, it cramps you up. And then the way your fingers are positioned right here, trying to hit the trigger, trying to hit this, and then trying to also hit these, you can't play this for a long time. It really cramps your finger up, and that is my biggest gripe. A plus for this though, this is the only grip that can fit a big tablet. So I was able to use this controller grip on my Samsung Galaxy S Tab 7 Plus, which is a 12.4-inch screen display. And out of all of the grip that I tested, this was the only grip that was able to fit that tablet. So if you're looking for a grip that fits a large tablet, this is the one to look at. But let me show you guys what this looks like running a cloud gaming platform like Stadia. So this works again with the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2, and it connects via Bluetooth. There's no USB Type-C port, and so that's also another perk because you can pretty much use this with most Android devices. Alright, so we just loaded Doom Eternal, so you guys can see here it works. So let me just again show you guys my frustration, right? Again, if I'm trying to hit these buttons, the more I do it, the more I try to play Doom and hit the X, Y, and B buttons, it just hurts after a long play session, right? And so that is my biggest gripe with this controller grip. Just is uncomfortable after a long play session. And then you'll see something here, trying to hit the trigger, it just does not feel natural. And then imagine like trying to do all this here, trying to do this while doing the top. Think about doing this for like 30 minutes, an hour, hitting the triggers, hitting the X, B, and A. It cramps up your finger. The issue that I think this has is that this is just way too thick. If they can find a way to slim this down, not make it as bulky as it is, I feel like this might be comfortable to use more frequently for long playing session. So this is my number 4 controller grip. So my second controller grip is the Samsung Glap controller, so you guys can see right here. I think why this is called the Glap is because what it says right here, it says caution, risk of trapping your fingers. This right here, if you push this to release it and release, watch this release, guys. Do you hear that sound? This can really hurt your finger if it gets caught in there. One thing I like about this is the fact that it feels like an Xbox controller. It feels like a gaming controller, right? And this is the only grip to have a trigger. And so if you're looking for a replica of a gaming controller with triggers, this is the only controller grip that offers that compared to the others. The thing I don't like about this is the R1 and L1 buttons. I don't know what they were thinking, but if you look at the distance from the R1 to the R2. I mean, think about doing this for a long session. I was talking with the Ipega how cramped my hands got. This cramps your hands as well. I almost think they want you to do this, but this is not natural. This is very uncomfortable. But apart from that, I do like the way that the buttons are positioned, and I really enjoy the D-pad, right? So I talked about the X, B, Y, and A being right under the analog with the Ipega. I love how separated it is. So think about gaming like this and easily hitting these buttons, right? This feels like a traditional Xbox controller layout. So I really, really appreciate this. And I'll show you guys how it works with Google Stadia. But again, this is a trigger like experience, and I'll try to show you guys that, right? See that like triggers almost like you playing an Xbox. But then look at this, going from the R1, look at the jump that you have to do, guys. Look at that. So talk about like not feeling natural. It definitely does not feel natural with the R1 and R2 buttons, right? But take that away, this is not too bad. Not too bad at all. And again, the analog feels a little loose, but feels really good. All right, so again, you can get really, really nice headshots here. Again, I'm in a really difficult place and I'm more focused on making this video, so I'm not really trying to play well. But again, my biggest gripe is just this does not work for me. The distance between this is just too far. But some people might like it, but I just don't. So this ranks my number 3. So I would have to say the Razer Kishi comes in as number 2. And the reason that this comes in as number 2 is because I can't use this. This was my number 1 driver when I reviewed it for my Samsung Galaxy 20 Ultra. But the fact that my Fold 2 cannot fit into this because this connects via USB-C, as you seeing right here, right? And this is also USB, but you see when I try to fit it in, this plastic right here stops it from fitting. So I cannot use this for my Fold 2, and that's why my number 1 option, which you guys will see here in a bit, is why I'm choosing that. But if your phone can fit this, I still think hands down that this is one of the best controller grips out there, but it's just limited with the smartphones that you can use it on. Because again, it's USB Type C, but not only that, it has to fit, your phone has to fit in here, fit in this plastic for you to take advantage of the Kishi. Now, if it doesn't, then you're out of luck. And that's why this comes in as number 2 for me. But I love everything about this. The triggers are incredible. The R1s are incredible. It's spaced out really well. You're not cramped up trying to hit the X, Y, and B buttons, right? Just like the Ipegas. Everything feels really good. This was definitely crafted really well, and you can tell. So this is my number 2. The only reason it's number 2 is because it cannot fit on most screens. And now to the number 1. All right, fellas, so here it is, my number 1 controller. This is the Gamesir controller grip. Now, if you like the Nintendo Switch, this will feel right at home to you because again, it has the Switch layout. And I think this was designed to replicate the Switch. I mean, even the button layouts has YXBA. And this drives me absolutely insane because I get confused because normally the traditional button is XYAB. So if you're using this to play games, get used to memorizing the differences because I can't tell you how many times I died trying to play Rogue Company because I was just hitting the wrong buttons. The triggers on this are actually pretty good too. I just hate that it clicks. So if you're trying to play the stealth, you hear that. You can't like be stealth with this, right? People will hear that click all the time, but it feels good. This grip back here is a thing of beauty. It's very comfortable, very light. So trying to game on this for a long period of time just works really well. The analog stick might seem small, but it actually is pretty precise. Again, I was playing Rogue Company and GeForce Now, and I was getting some pretty good headshots with this. And so let me show you guys what this actually looks like running cloud gaming. It's a lot of work, but here it is. It works, it fits. And the cool thing about this is if you plug in a USB-C charger, this actually charges your controller while you're playing. So just like the Kishi, this offers that as well. But yeah, just take a look at this running. I really like this a lot. But again, you have to get used to the button placement because it's not your traditional setup. But yeah, guys, if you want to be precise, oof, this is the controller to get. Again, also, if you have other USB-C type controllers, this is the one to get because again, with the Kishi, you're limited to your phone size, but with this, you don't have to worry about your phone size. This can pretty much fit most phone size that support USB Type C. And again, something to mention, let me just pause this. The benefit of using this controller grip is that the Nintendo Switch has an emulator now, and this is the only controller grip that allows you to play Nintendo Switch emulators on your device. I'm not going to showcase that to you guys because I don't want Nintendo knocking at my door. But you can use this controller grip to play the Nintendo Switch. Alright fellas, that's all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. We do a lot of how-tos, we do a lot of comparison. Share this video if you think that it can help someone else. Appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more tech videos when it comes to cloud gaming. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till next time, peace.